this message is going to show you how important it is to fear the Lord. And understand, and fearing the Lord is going to help you understand his love. See, people know God loves them, and Christians know God's love them. But do we really understand his love? You know what I'm saying? And these days, I see around people, but unfortunately Christians are not understanding his love. And I believe because of the religious, flawed church system that we live in, is really producing this lukewarm Christians that don't understand the love of God and how it's supposed to really be a light to others. But the topic of this message is talking about, I'm going to call it the reality of yet still. Yet still. I love Chris Tomlin's song, Jesus. I like what it's saying, the lyrics. I always listen to the words more likely. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying that I could have run, I couldn't run because you showed me love that I couldn't run from it. It's and it's talk about he gets to talking about how the love of the really the potent of the love of God. But I'm going to talk about the yet still love of God that people are not understanding. This is why people are not getting this love, because they're not understanding God. They're trying to get to know God, and that's what really religion is all about. Just keep God according to knowledge, well, more likely a carnal minding God, and these ideal rituals or whatever. But your performance is not there concerning a light, the divine light, approach. Here's the thing that people need to realize, and it helps you realize when you operate in this divine light, you realize things that, let me, show you this idea that always unbelievable about God concerning his grace and mercy. That people right now in this earth that don't believe in him, atheists, people that are doing wrong towards him, people that are sinning right now, the energy, the strength they have to speak, to do whatever they're doing is given by God. God is giving people the strength and the energy to do contrary to his word. People that are speaking and doing things negative towards God, God has given them the strength to do it. But if God was like us, of course, we wouldn't wake up this morning. A lot of people wouldn't been woken up this morning. Yeah. Because we got this thing, okay, you do for me, I'll do for you kind of attitude, But love is not that. God is like God taught me about the inner idea of energy. Energy is a force that can only give. It's a force that can give. It doesn't take, it just gives out. It gives out energy. It's like the sun is a force that just gives out energy. It's just going to keep on giving out energy, keep on giving out energy. But that's what God love is. It's a system that just gives. It doesn't expect like the sun is not expecting no energy from the earth. No, it's a force that gives out energy. You know what I'm saying? It just gives. It's like, Jesus said, give and it shall be given unto you. You know what I'm saying? But really it's a give. Crazy system. But it's nothing, it's not trying to get nothing back. It doesn't expect anything back. But the thing is, God, that's what God's love is a giving system. But the problem is we are not conditioned to receive because we operate in darkness in this world system. We're not in a condition to receive that, what he's given, because of what we're doing. Not because of not what God's given. Like I told people, God gives blessings to everybody each and every day. But we don't see or not recognize that they're a blessing. But because this world system has created this idea of the rewards of blessings of in people and things, we consider and believe that, if we have this person, if we have this thing, we got a blessing. You know what I'm saying? No, blessings aren't given to us right now as we speak. The energy that we have is a blessing. Guess what? There's a lot of people in the grave doesn't have energy and not living right now. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, that is supposed to be a token that we're supposed to see that we are grateful to be in a place that we're living and being amongst those that are living. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing. But, that is, and in spite of all we do, all this wrongdoing we do, in spite of that, he still gives. He still gives his love that gives. If we recognize the love that gives, we recognize the love that is, there. You know what I'm saying? Yet still we sin. Yet still we do this. Yet still we do that. Yet still we do this more and more. His love is still giving. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, we put ourselves in wrong situations, wrong circumstances, we like God. Because that's what Satan has deceived people, thinking God is this evil person that, is trying to do bad things to it. No, he's giving you strength. He's giving you. But it's just men just cursing, kind of like the ideal of the United States of America right now. God is blessing America. It's just people in the White House and people in powers are cursing what God is blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the leaders of that are controlling the world and controlling the country is cursing everything that God is giving. They're distributing things to things that they're not giving the necessary tools for people to live, or necessary things that people to live. It's men cursing. God don't really curse. It's just men operate the system cursing because they're listening to the serpent again and again and again, living in Genesis 3. All right, but the thing is, but yet still, God loves us. Here's the thing. We're supposed to think of all the wrong things you've done in your life. And think of every detail, every aspect. And now just say, yet still he loves me. But here's the thing. How much you believe that the yet still he loves me, and realize that, wait a minute, I need to stop doing these bad things towards me. What I like about the prodigal son, parable is the ideal. I like to look at this thing like I'm looking at television. I read these parables. But the idea that, when he was in the pig, looking at pig, he's looking, I can see the prodigal son looking eye to eye with this pig in this pen. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, just looking at him, staring at him. And looking at him, I was like, and saying, wait a minute, this is not me. You know what I'm saying? This is not me. And funny thing, I just, somebody posted that, showed a picture post that you're not your mistakes. You are not your mistakes. You made a mistake, but you're not your mistakes. And that's what really the prodigal son, yes, you was greedy. You took your father's inheritance and blew it off. But that doesn't mean that you did something greedy concerning the characteristics of a pig, but doesn't make you a pig. You're not a pig. See, he was looking at that pig, was saying, wait a minute, this not me. I'm not pink. I don't got a snort nose. Details. I don't be in the mud. It's that realization to say, oh, but I did an act that showed the characteristics of a pig, that being greedy and splurged and did what I want to do with it. But in what I love, the idea of God, in reality, I'm a human being. Yes, I'm a human being that is made in the image and the likeness of a creator. Or, see, that's that idea that when the prodigal son realized, he said he sinned towards heaven. He sinned towards heaven because he realized he is a person that was created to be destined for heaven. You know what I'm saying? When he realized that, he went after his father. You know what I'm saying? That he went after his father, and the father's love is what Jesus is trying to show us in the prodigal son. Is when he was going after him, the father was waiting for him, and the father is coming after him. As he's going after him, the father's going after him. As what James says, if we draw nigh to him, God will draw nigh to us. And this is the beautiful thing about this yet still love. It's Chris Tomlin, undescribable. I'll keep on talking about Chris Tomlin for some apparent reason. But anyway, it's this love that we cannot comprehend within our natural self. Our natural body cannot really comprehend God's love. It's like really taking, God tells me stuff. He tells me a lot of things. It's like taking the sun and trying to put the sun inside you. Try to see if it's possible to put the sun inside you. You think, that's impossible, God. But that's the ideal of the flesh. Our fleshly bodies cannot comprehend his love. We can't comprehend all this energy. We can't comprehend this universal of billions of stars, billions of planets, billions of galaxies that is within inside there is billions of stars and billions of planets. We cannot but we can't really give a number to it. It's just so numerous, it's ridiculous. You can't comprehend God whatsoever in your natural state. The only thing you can do is pretty much accept the reality of really who God created you for and what's your purpose. That he created you, and it's not to operate in darkness. No, I don't think so, because darkness is about, like I said, taking advantage of people. But light is all about a force that gives. It's a giving force that it just gives. It doesn't, take anything. But the thing is, that is the yet still reality that you can only find. That, I did this, but yet still. But here's the thing about what God taught me, and David will teach you in his Psalms. This being thankful. Being thankful is the reality, is separating you from your possessions that you think you have. Because David said the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. David didn't create the earth. Lord created the earth. The things that was given to him was by the Lord. And you understand the Job idea. The Lord give it. Naked you came in this world, naked you leave. The Lord give it, the Lord take it. You came in here with nothing, you will leave with nothing. When you understand all these ideal aspects about reality, you will see the yet still. He loves me. But if you keep embracing the reality that you own everything and everything belongs to you, you're going to remain a fool, and a fool with really nothing. And if you're seeking after the world without form, void, and darkness, you got nothing. Really. because it never belonged to you in the first place. All right, that's the talk of the message. I hope you understand the yet still love of God. To God be the glory, him forever and ever in Jesus' name. Amen.